tired.
Hello, my name is History West. Welcome back to Grandpa Streams Minecraft. Today is Saturday, 25th, and as you can see, I do not have a face cam on as I was planning to have, and there's a good reason for that. Because I'm being Grandpa right now. More than usual, I'm being Grandpa as we speak. Because my grandson is with me right now. So normally, Saturday, I am relaxing at home by myself and playing some Minecraft along with you good people who should choose to stop by and share this time with me. Normally, I have my grandson 4 days a week, and Saturday is not normally one of those days. However, his parents are in the process of moving today, and so grandson has been with me for the last 36 hours roughly, and I'm enjoying myself as I always do in this situation, but I am exhausted, quite frankly. I've got about 4.5 hours of sleep the last 2 nights, and my back is killing me from picking up small children and small children toys, and quite frankly, I can't believe I did this with 2 small children of my own, because it's exhausting. Anyway, we've done all kinds of things. We went to sit outside today, and we were surrounded by a swarm of mosquitoes. Honest to goodness, mosquitoes. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, wherever you are, well, so what? We've got mosquitoes everywhere. Yeah, well, we don't. I live in the desert, and mosquitoes are something you just don't see. And I don't think I've been bitten once or twice in the last decade or so. Unlike when I go back to visit relatives in the South, when I get gnawed on repeatedly. But we went outside, there was this cloud of mosquitoes, and I wondered, where the heck did these guys come from? And I realized we had some rare rain about a week ago, and my wife has this little, about a 10-foot long boat that she bought for absolutely no reason. Well, that's not true. She bought it because the neighbor was going to have to leave it, and so she gave him money for it just so she could give him some money. But it's sitting out there, and he collected that rainwater, and voila, mosquitoes. So she's learning her lesson, because she got bit a lot more than I did. But grandson and I went out, and there were a cloud of mosquitoes out there. Other than that, we've played, we've watched TV, we played some more, we took a bath. Well, he did. He has a tiny little bathtub that's shaped like the olden time bathtubs. So he did not like getting in, and then he did not like getting out. In between was not too bad, except for when Grandpa had to wash his hair. Anyway, so that's why I'm not doing a face cam today. As you can see, I'm down in this what's becoming a cavernously large subterranean part of my base here on my Forever World. And as you can see on the screen, it's day 811 of our Forever World. And that's cool. These are creeping along pretty quick. And I'm going to dig this all the way down to bedrock, which is a long way, because also on the screen you can see I'm only at level 43 now. Now, what would be wonderful in this situation would be a beacon, of course. And with that in mind, I went to the Nether, and I went to the fortress. Oops, wrong stairs. And went to killing some wither skeletons. And I thought this was going to be a fairly easy thing. Let's see, is it dark out? Nope. And in just a few minutes, I had collected, where did I put them? I collected 2 wither skulls in what seemed like no time at all. And then I lost them, did I? Oh no, I put them upstairs by the enchanting. Yeah, there we go. Wither skeleton skulls, 2 of them. And then I killed wither skeletons for like what seemed like 2 hours. And I did not find any more. Yeah, okay. Up on Grandpa's lap. So I plan to go back and do some more. But in the meantime, let's see. Oh, yeah. The other thing I did was I completed covering on the mob farm over here. And it's just kind of, I don't know what I was going for. I just wanted it covered with a pattern. And, all right, easy there, son. You're wheeling in my lap. Anyway, I'm wrestling at the moment. So that's what it looks like there. We have, oh, we do have zoom. Okay. So I used some copper grating. They're not waxed. It just hasn't turned because I haven't been over there since I put them in. I got some pale oak logs here that I grew in my tree farm. I've got some tough bricks. I was going to use more tough bricks, but I ran out because I. Oh, are you okay? Okay. There we go. So I ended up using more stone bricks, and ow, boy, that really hurt. I used up more stone bricks than I was originally planning to. So I've been sitting thinking about hunting phantoms, and I thought, oh, what a great place to hunt phantoms would be on the top there. Then I remembered I didn't put like any stairs or anything to get to the top, so that would be something I would have to take care of. So we've got, what happened to my frame rate? Because of the rain, it's also because of the mob dropper. So we go in here, and like most of my farms, it's highly inefficient, but it does work, and I'm saving up to have enough gunpowder so when I eventually get to the end and I get an elytra, I'll be able to make use of it. So I suppose I could divide this up into levels, put a stairway or ladders going up and a door. Killing mobs is fun. Oh, a spider. Oh, we must have climbed back up too. That's too bad. You gotta watch out doing that. If a creeper comes, it can see you. And you don't want to blow up the bottom of your mob dropper. And have to try to fill the hole in while mobs are dropping down. And there. Okay. So we've got our little boat dock house, our fishing villa, our fishing shack, if you will, which is an original Minecraft house. As is the garden house up top. Basement for a while. One of my smaller projects is to make use of all this wheat I've been growing and build some mud bricks and replace the black stone that I have along this road with mud bricks. I showed this off. I did a little landscaping right here under this corner of the sheep farm. It's going to be all right. I should just go to the nether now. Does a number on your frame rate. Okay. Get this cleaned out. Yeah, what you doing? Where's your toy? Oh, there's that. Excuse me. All right. That Veltium is a mod that, no, press O, no. Anyway, as I recall, it's a mod that just makes other mods more accessible. Okay, what was originally going to be our storage system here is now just a place to throw all the stuff we dig up. You got a toy corn. Toy corn on the cob. What are you going to do with that corn? Are you going to eat it? Num 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 num. You like the corn on the cob better than anybody has a right to. I don't even think you've eaten real corn on the cob before. Okay, I'm just going to grab some blocks and we'll go to the nether. Just use all this nether rack. So, my grandson will be living closer to me after they're done with this move. They weren't terribly far away, about a 20-minute drive, but now they are within bicycling distance. Probably going to get killed. It definitely is much nicer taking a walk this way to get to the fortress than it was just going on a bare platform. You can hear all those piglins on the outside. Yeah, what do you think about that, boy? Yeah. Can I bring the lead? Can I lead this guy with me? Yeah, okay, come on. We'll go to the fortress together. Here's where I left off. I've got to grow some more cherry wood, but I did do a little bit more. I did the ceiling out to the turnoff to go into the fortress. I wanted to do that first because that would give me a little bit of protection, at least from sniping skeletons above. It still can get me from the sides, but yeah, and also those guys' magma cubes. Alright, you coming? Oh, that's... okay. You coming down? Okay. Okay. Oh, you took a little bit of damage there. Was that from the gas? Or something else? Skeleton. I get the feeling that he does not want to go to the fortress. I don't blame him. I don't really want to go either. There you go. So I've talked many times about the fact that the golems are based on, design-wise, on the robots and from Castle in the Sky. And they don't say that anymore, like in interviews or stuff. And they don't. And they talk about the golem, and I guess maybe that's for copyright reasons, because when they designed the Iron Golem, Minecraft was just a little independent game, and now it's a big subsidiary, or Mojang is a big subsidiary of Microsoft. So I mean, they could easily get sued for $1 billion. But there it is. It was designed based on the robots from Castle in the Sky. And that's a great movie by Studio Ghibli. I could be wrong, but I think that's the first Studio Ghibli movie, with the exception of Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind, which was the movie that was made before Studio Ghibli became Studio Ghibli. Here. I'll take a quick peek around. Oh, okay, I've already got walk up there. Whoa. A skeleton. They don't have much of a distance view, I guess. Alright, that's from above. Not them. Not me either. Yeah, I'm on their bad list. Whoa! That's right. Whoa! Any more? Not at the moment. Okay. Where did you go? There you are. Oh, if I had kept that iron, I would have repaired you. I would have. Okay. No, thank you. Oh shit. You startled me. totally unintended. Okay. Hey guys. Hey. One more. Come on. You know what? Let me go there. I can go there. Not a big fan of open pits of lava. Golem, where are you going? It's hard to get good help. Oh, skeleton, yes. There you are. You know what? Keep an eye on this place for me. Gotta come back later. No, that's not for you. Just a second. And okay. All right, well, I'm gonna lift you up. Okay. You're pretty heavy for a 2-year-old. He's a sweet distraction, but he is definitely a distraction, especially when I'm hunting for wither skeletons. Sneaking around the corner of the Nether Fortress and have somebody grab your arm or grab the back of your chair can be unnerving, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is the Nether. We're playing Minecraft. Do you know what Minecraft is? You've seen Daddy play Minecraft, haven't you? He's a better player than Grandpa is. No, I don't believe it either. Yeah, we're walking down a hallway. Yeah. That's not a touch screen. Fortunately. Okay, yeah, we definitely need more cherry wood. So here's Grandpa's barn. Yeah. I should have put with guest star in the description of this video, shouldn't I? Mm-hmm. See, there's a kitty cat right there. The kitty cat's name is Snowflake. Alright, well, obviously I don't know what I'm doing in regards to resetting the Belgium commands. Oh, I hear a zombie. Yeah. I think he's dead now. Whoa, there's a bunch of skeletons. Don't shoot the cat. Don't shoot the cat. Okay, that skeleton is dead. And so is that zombie over there. Okay. I wonder... Oh, I've got tons of experience. I'll take my bow and take his bow. And there we go. Bow is good. I kind of forgot you could do that. I was going to make a new one. I probably need to make a new one anyway. See the pumpkins? Okay. Grow a couple of cherry trees. There we go. I need to change that to version 3. Yep. So I don't know who designed this. I don't remember who designed this little tree farm. I'm sure I said who it was when I first built it. It's kind of one of those things where you look at it and you go, well, that's not worth the trouble. It's just, you might as well just put a block there and bone meal it by hand. But when you're working on it over a period of time, it does end up being very helpful. And yeah, you're a squirmy 2-year-old, aren't you? Yeah. That makes it a little more difficult to play, doesn't it? Yep, it definitely does. Yes, I love you, but you are squirmy. Alright, you want down now? You don't want down. Okay. What are you trying to do exactly? Besides injure me. You like that? Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, you're making a lot of noise. I don't know if the folks on the other end appreciate it. Just think of it as ASMR. ASMR 2-year-old. Can you laugh? Ha ha ha. I love you too. Aw. Give Grandpa a big hug. So, we have, what are you doing? We have this world divided up into 3 areas, 3 districts, if you will. Wow, I just had this, all right. Oh, I'm down for a minute. Where's your drink? I just had this deja vu moment because I was chopping cherrywood trees previously, and I was watching a documentary about, I was such a nerd, a documentary about the city planning of Tokyo. And anyway, speaking of districts in our forever world here, so we've got our base area here, where I currently am, and I give it a name, and I don't remember what the heck it is, but I did write it down. And then we have over there our medieval town, and then far, far away, 8,000 blocks away, we have our Bryce Station, which is our Badlands mining area. And it's not just mining. We have one mountain for mining, and then we have a lot of area for this recreation. So what we're going to do is plan a couple more areas. I'm going to look at the shape of the land, and this kind of naturally forms into islands or areas that are close to islands. They may connect to one another, so they're not truly islands, but you can still make out the contours. And I'm going to make one into a modern-ish build area. I want to do like a 1930s, 1940s city build, which I've done that type of building before. I'm pretty good at it. I mean, relatively speaking. And then set aside an area like we did in our Family Nest, Family SMP world. That is a recreational area, be a theme park, zoo, and museum area all over the world. What are you doing now, buddy? Just crawling on the floor? I thought you gave it crawling a while ago. Anyway, those other places are all going to be very close, connected even with our current builds here, rather than far away. Bryce Station is far away by necessity. Thank you. Thank you. Because it is the closest Badlands. It just happened to be 5,000 blocks away. There's also a desert area there. I'll be using them both for Badlands and for terracotta collection and for sand collection. Sleep the night away here. Farm, which is cranking out wool. I know tomorrow I'm going to have to find something to use wool on. I've used a little of this, and I've used white, of course. So the unused ones, are going to be full before too long. That is the sound of a Tonka truck. Oh, it's a Caterpillar truck. My apologies. So the plan is tomorrow we'll have face cam. I've been really weighing and weighing the pros and cons, as well as wavering about whether I should have a face cam, because ow, that's my foot. Because I have the impression that most people aren't interested in looking at some old guy on YouTube. But I just saw one other person that falls in my age group doing Minecraft, and with a face cam. So I thought, if they can do it, I can do it. So now that assumes, of course, that I'm by myself tomorrow. And I should be, because according to my daughter-in-law, their move has to be completed today. So if that is the case, they should have grandson with them. And I should have a day off before the week starts all over again. I don't want it to sound like I don't enjoy having my grandson with me a great deal of time, because I do. But I'm not one of those people that says, oh, I don't have enough to do to keep me busy on my retirement. Because I have way too many things to keep me occupied. And I'm talking about things that are not necessary to living. Like, I have to do housework and pay my bills and shop and grocery shop and that kind of thing. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about things that I do. I write, as I mentioned before. I love to play Minecraft, as well as occasionally some other games. Mostly Minecraft. Although, as I said before, I have been playing The Wandering Village, which is a cool little resource management game. Speaking of Ghibli, I mentioned Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind, which is sort of a Studio Ghibli movie. It's the movie that the creators of Studio Ghibli made. They made the movie, Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, and then they decided to form a studio together. Anyway, that movie has a lot of, or I should say, rather, the game, The Wandering Village, takes a lot of art cues from Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind, which I will admit was not one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies, but having recently rewatched it, I found it to be much better than I remembered it having been. Which is kind of the way you watch old things that you saw a long time ago. They tend to be either much better or much worse than you remember. That one, thankfully, was much better. And they have a graphic novel of Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. It's not based on the movie, it's the graphic. It's more than a novel, it's like a graphic series, that manga series that the movie was based on. And it was written by Hayao Miyazaki, of course, genius behind Studio Ghibli's best works. Sigh. Okay, one more time. And anyway, they have this. It's no longer in print, but they have it at Amazon. And it's outrageously expensive, but I really want it. They also have a little video game that I want too. It's not outrageously expensive. They have a miniature Commodore 64. In fact, I think it's called a Commodore 64 Mini. And what it is it's like they've done with Atari. They've built a tiny little replica of the VIC-20 computer, and then they put like 25 games or something that were originally available on the VIC-20 computer or the Commodore 64 computer in there. And it includes a lot of games from a company called Epyx, which you won't know anything about unless you're an old man like me. Epyx made the very first computer role-playing game, or at least one of the very first ones. It was called Temple of Apshai, and a lot of other cool games. They made some of the first Olympic sports games, because right about that, well, there's Olympics every 4 years, but there was an Olympics that came out the year of that game, and so the game was called Summer Games. And there were football and baseball games out on computer before that, but this was, discus and pole vault and diving, a bunch of other stuff that are not usually portrayed in video games or computer games. What are you smacking your mouth about? Are you eating? No. Are you hungry? You just have macaroni and cheese. Wisconsin's gift to civilization. Actually, that's not true. I was thinking of Wisconsin cheese, but mac and cheese was an Italian creation. And as we all know, it was brought to America by Thomas Jefferson, who found it in France while he was the American ambassador. We all knew that, right? Which just goes to prove that I'm a former history teacher, or that I watch way too many cooking shows, or perhaps both. So anyway, back to my previous topic, which was building different regions in my forever world here. I just want to be able to jump around build by build, and I'm definitely going to be jumping around this dig that I'm doing down below my base for the storage room. I went online and I found an inventory of an Excel spreadsheet of all the items in Minecraft up to the present. Actually, it was up to 1.21.9, and I added a few things from 1.21.10 myself into the matrix. And then I went through and I removed some things because I'm not going to have storage boxes for each of the different stages of copper decay. I'm not going to have exposed, oxidized, weathered, wax, etc. I'm just going to have each piece of copper and each different thing. So there'll just be a copper trapdoor. There won't be 5 copper trapdoors or 4 or whatever. So I removed those. So now I've got a list of several thousand items to put in the storage chest, storage room. So that tells me what I need to do to build. So maybe I should have made this tree farm like 1 block wider on all sides. Right. So it's almost 2 stacks of cherry wood there. And boy, this hour went by really fast for me. anybody watching it might have seemed incredibly boring and slow. I don't know. But as I mentioned when I first started this, I'm not doing this to become a YouTube sensation. I decided to stream just to keep myself motivated, and it has really helped. No, take that with me. It's really helped because not this week, but a few weeks, I've been just so wiped out that I have been totally uninterested in playing Minecraft, or I've just gotten focused on other things. But I always have to come back Saturday and Sunday because I'm streaming on those days. And that's my cue to say, my name is Sister West. You can find my channel on YouTube. And I stream Saturday and Sunday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the stream is called Grandpa Plays Minecraft. And as you heard, I am a grandpa. And I also like to encourage anybody who has a grandpa in their life, or grandma, or any other older person, to encourage them to play Minecraft, because it is great for your mind. It's there are all these little fidgety games that are supposed to be brain health games, but I think that Minecraft is more healthy than those, because not only are you just repeating and memorizing things, but you actually have to use some creativity, problem solving, and that's the kind of thing that you want to encourage your old people for, because you can have them around for a very limited time, and sometimes you can have them around and they're not really all that they could be. Also encourage them to drink a lot of water and to get some exercise. And play Minecraft. So, here we are in my least favorite place in the universe, the Nether. Yeah, I much prefer the end. And hopefully it'll get improved someday. Hint, hint. Alright, skeleton. He didn't just like despawn. No, there he is. Gotcha. So, to encourage your old people, your elderly, your ancestors, your forebears, to play Minecraft, you could have them watch this stream or the recording thereof. Or there are also lots and lots of other older people on the internet, on YouTube, on Twitch, playing Minecraft. So even if they're not somebody that's older, just have them watch them. Have them watch a Mumbo Jumbo. Say, Grandpa, Grandma, you should try this game out. Play with me. If you do, I promise I'll trim your tree outside. Okay, that's about it for today. So I'm going to leave you by reminding you to stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, keep on Minecrafting.